Hey everybody, it's Let Your Light Shine. I got Steve over here.
I'm here.
And we're here at the Clark County Museum, located in Henderson off Boulder Highway. We're going to finally check this place out, so you guys can check it out with us. Okay, so this is located off Boulder Highway, not that far past Equestrian. That's the name of the road. Here's the parking lot. Pretty decent parking. Parking's free. Admission is very inexpensive. I believe it's $2. I will confirm that once we get in. So I just wanted to show you parking, Steve-O, and now the entrance. Not really sure where that is at the moment. Okay, so I was correct. It is $2 for adults, $1 for youth, $1 for seniors, and it's open 7 days a week, 9 to 4:30. And guess what? Steve-O is $1. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being old. Yes. Oh, it is closed.
Not what you're saying. That.
Yes, closed on these days though, just so you guys know. All right, let's go in. So as you enter, you're gonna see some relics of the past. It's a beautiful day today. Weather is awesome. It's week before Thanksgiving. So it's normally the fall and spring in Nevada is typically perfect weather. Not too hot, not too freezing yet. Ooh, you got an old train. There's also a chapel over here that was once on the strip. I'm not exactly sure where it was located, but they moved it over here. All right, so we gotta pay to play. So the entrance fee is at the gift shop before proceeding the exhibit center. Here we go. While we wait to pay, I just wanted to peruse what it looks like in here. And there is the Anna Roberts Parks exhibit hall. That's the lady I was mentioning earlier. I was reading up on the Wikipedia about this, and I wanted to make sure I got the name right. But I was reading how they finally ended up with her stuff here, but it's been like, I guess they would have it in different places in Vegas area down by Fremont or whatever, and it kept getting vandalized, and I guess finally they found a place for all her stuff. And yeah, hopefully there's some stuff I can read up on her about, which looks like it's right up ahead. So I will do that versus going by facts in my head, because I could be off on stuff. Okay, so we were given a map to work with. So just so you know, this is what it looks like.
Pamphlet that tells us all about all the different buildings on the street.
All right.
When we get there.
So here you go, Steve-O. This is about Anna Roberts Parks. I'm going to show you some pictures. So it said that she had arrived, it says 1888 to 1962. What the heck is going on? Some noise over here. Let's see, 23 years old in 1911 when she arrived in Las Vegas. And I believe her first husband, because she got divorced and got remarried. So her name was not Parks, it was another different name. But anyway, they were morticians, if I believe I'm correct on that one. And then he left and went back to California, and her and her daughter Edith remained out here, and she got her mortician license, and there you go. So let's talk about the mortuary. After divorcing William Roberts, okay, she opened Palm Funeral Home and remarried, and after she passed away in a car accident, and her daughter wanted to keep all the stuff that she had collected, and that's why I was saying it was in different places in Vegas that it kept getting vandalized, and then it ended off at the end off Water Street somewhere, and now it's over here. So I don't know what the noises are coming from, but we've got some.
Apparently, at one time,
The dire wolf.
This was
Look at the little pups.
Ocean.
You know what? That's what someone said. And that's why I probably see seashells in Lake Mead and in our front yard. I'm just wondering, because I have seen that. So anyway, we've got turtles.
The turtles. And they're actually not real this time.
Yeah, we were at the Star Nursery, and there were actual real turtles in a pond with some koi fish. And Steve's like, oh, they look real. I'm like, because they are real. Anywho. So Got some food grinding
And
stones.
this is like the rocks we saw on the trail.
Oh, on the Red Spring yeah, boardwalk. Rock art. Got a Anasazi dwelling. Frequently used construction method was to place posts in the ground and fill in between with smaller stick stones and clay. Technique is called jack or wattle and daub. Rooms were generally small with small doorways. Most daily activities were performed outdoors. The door opening of this diorama has been made taller for easier viewing. Oh, okay. You've got some other relics to check out. Okay. Is it the Paiute camp? Desert Valley surrounding mountains were a treasure trove of clothes, food, clothing, and shelter. This diorama depicts a small encampment. The woman is wearing a rabbit fur robe for warmth and a basketry hat to protect her head. The baby is wrapped in a basketry cradle. There you go. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there's a lot to check out here, so I'm just gonna not go into detail on everything, just so you guys have an opportunity to check it out live in person for yourselves. And when I was talking to the lady up front, she was saying that when we go check outside the houses, the mannequins, and possibly, I don't know about the mannequins in here, but they change them out, their clothes during the season. So we're in November right now. I think she just said they're kind of starting to change it out of the Thanksgiving theme. So it's kind of a cool thing. She said a lot of the locals like to come out here and just kind of walk around and check out that kind of stuff. And it definitely is a peaceful place to do that.
Look at the size of that bill. That's amazing.
The size of that what?
Bill.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's huge.
Let me see. I don't want to scroll so fast and nauseate you guys. I know I have a tendency to walk fast and do that. Yeah, it's pretty big. Sounds of the train, or no, steamboat, because that's what it is. Can we walk through this? I think we can. Steamboats. I love steamboats. Those are my favorite boats. Those are so cool. Or no, not steamboats, tugboats. Tugboats are my favorite. But I like the sound of steamboat. That's kind of cool. Okay, moving on. Let's see, we've got another situation here. Temporary camp on Las Vegas Creek. Wow. That's pretty cozy. And let's see here, we got some Elvis stuff here. And some old pictures. Wow. It looks like it's almost like a time travel. The further we are walking into this inside museum, the later in the years we are in. So now here we go with the Vegas and all these old pictures. So look at these old slot machines. Wow. All right, and then beyond the stevo over here is looks like a wedding chapel. Okay, I was like, it looks like a dress shop because I see these women in here. Mannequins all dressed all fancy.
Frannies.
Fannies.
Right?
Fanny sauce.
Oh, fannies.
Okay. Fanny's Dress Shop, 211 Fremont Street, 1933. So that's where that used to be located. Here's some more old relics of the casino stuff. Wow. So I guess this area they change out a lot, and this is the Lines Across the Land Historic Maps of Southern Nevada through January 15th of 2021. So I don't know what's going to be after that, but she says that this room gets changed out. So this is what you see are some old maps of Vegas. Pretty interesting. From 1952 to 1989. Wow. So just gonna not get into too much detail, just so you can just kind of get a gist of it. Wow, 1935. It's the whole state of Nevada. Interesting. Okay. Lots of things being pinned. Here's the key for it. Looks like Lake Mead right here. Yeah, here we go. 1977. Wow. Interesting. Nevada test site. Okay. Oh, and you got Las Vegas 1905 to 1956 maps. Wow. Okay. At the very end, it has this at the end. Senator Patrick McCarran, Senate Chair. So it's on loan from the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop as featured on Pawn Stars. And it just drops you back off where we began. We go back outside, and instead of turning left to go to the parking lot, you're going to turn right, and we're going to see all those historical houses and chapel. Alrighty, Sivo's hanging out, looking at the maps. I'm going to venture out here, it's a beautiful day, and check out all these historical homes. And what else? They also have like a less than a half-mile trail thing you can do. She's like, optional if you don't want to do it. Yeah, so let's go check it out. So from what she was saying on the map, the chapel would be the last part you'd see. So my guess is that we should be going this way and follow the trail. And that's all I have at the moment. So you got pictures of some cool wildlife you can see here, or anywhere I guess. It's a little breezy, so I apologize if the wind catches my phone at all. I don't know if I need to have my DIY wind reducer. Alright. Let's go check this place out. So I'm sure they have plenty of field trips on a normal basis. This looks definitely like a nice little place to sit down and have a little snack or lunch, picnic. The nature trail is right over there, so let's walk over there first and see what that's about. Oh, I see, this is a stage right here. So they obviously do something where people will sit here and listen to said spokesperson. Alright. And over here looks like a little bit of a ghost town. So that's definitely a checking out thing too. So here's the nature trail. It says half mile to Ghost Town. Now, like she said, it's optional. You can always cut across this way and take the exit, probably, to Ghost Town. Oh, actually, I spoke too soon. Let's see, there is a fork in the road here. I can keep going that way, or you can go this way and go straight to that and then take you over here. So, I am taking this route. Thought I would show you these. I don't know what you want to call them, huts, I guess. And I'm going to peruse this ghost town. So, there's 3 of these. It's kind of cool how it was made. And that, oh, okay, I remember her talking about I don't have the map with me, Steve has it, he's still back there, so, but she meant a jail, I think I see it, there's a couple things over here, so, yes, let's go check it out. So some of them actually say what they are. This one particularly does not. So this is, she said, some will allow you to walk in. So maybe it's just a house. You walk in, you got your 2 rooms. Wow. And you got your stove. And that was about it. So you have your general store up ahead. You have a well. You have your hitching post for your horse. Let's check out this well real quick. Alrighty. Oh, there's a rabbit. How cute are you? Alright, let's go back and check out what we can see through that general store. It says here, built as the sweet shop Last Frontier Village, Las Vegas Strip, circa 1950. This one you won't be able to go in. I don't know if you could see much in there through this hole. So there you go. Next shop, the 1900 blacksmith shop. Eagle Scout Project replica. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go check it out. Basically, I'm looking just through that little window here. That's basically all you're seeing in here. Alright. Now the toll cabin looks a little more opened up. So, let's see what's inside here. Oh, way back there I see something moving. I don't know if that's just from the wind or what. Interesting. Okay, so this is 1880. That's real basic. You just got your table and stove and trunk and boom. Okay. Oh, is that the jail? It must be that little cage thing. Interesting. Alright, so you got some old wagons and railroad types, mining stuff. It's crazy to know this at one time was brand new and at one time actually was working. Oh, there's a bunny again. Okay, so this looks like more like a, I don't know what you want to call it, a boneyard, I guess, of gear. Steve-O's over across the way at the houses, so he didn't know where I was, so anyway, he's gonna just wait over there, I guess. Oh wow, so now we are into the cranes and whatnot trucks. So we feel like we're, again, going in time, like going later here. So the Mack Chain Drive Crane 1924 Red Cloud Mine, Good Springs, Nevada. Okay. I got that. Here's a few things that you can look and read. And what else do we have? Got an old train. That's a big one too. That's a pretty good size train cart there. Grand Canyon Airlines Inc. Boulder City. Here's the barn as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm a little confused on where to stop and where to go here. This must be the, yeah, this is hooked to the train here, so this obviously must be the train depot. So now that I'm standing in front of the building, it is a Western Union Telegraph and Cable office. And it also says Union Pacific. Okay. Alright, now let's go across the street and check out the homes over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I found the Steve-O. All right, so now we're across the way and we are in front of this church. So let's go check it out. Okay, so some of these establishments are not open for us to actually walk in. This would be one of them, but there is a plexiglass to look through.
This is like a 1960s style. I remember what the gal at the front desk said.
Yeah.
So I don't see a date on that little wedding brochure on the wall. But
it's called the Candlelight Wedding Chapel. It was located, she said, between the Circus and the Riviera. And so now here it is. Interesting. Cool. I see a cool Airstream over there. So once you walk past the church, there's a nice little shaded area here. Kind of curious, there's like a little bridge over there. Just gonna check it out and see where it takes us. So yeah, it's pretty peaceful here. Now I don't know how it gets when, you know, if you come during like a school day, field trip day. I know that we used to have passes a long time ago to like the Long Beach Aquarium, and let's go on a Monday, you know, because it'd be like, ooh, it's a, you know, everyone's at work, everyone's at school. Well, guess what? It was crowded of a field trip of kids, so it wasn't really the best time to go. But I don't know, being the kind of time it is right now with everything the way it is, maybe it's this way because of that. So it looks like this takes us some kind of trail. I don't think it's, looking at the map here, I'm not certain this is part of the, I don't know what it is actually. I'm just venturing because, you know, I'm curious. Okay, so I don't think that takes you to anything historic, but it's a nice little walk if you want to just kind of do a little walk around. Okay guys, and as you know, I always got to look at my geocaching app. Sometimes I forget, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I forget to look at my geocaching app? Because we know how cool geocaching is. All right, moving on from that. So there is a virtual cache here, and we are exactly where we need to be. It says go on to Heritage Street with all the old homes. The hint is 59 Lark, so it's obviously an address. It says when you go inside the house, look for 4 coupons and whatever. So I'm going to just take a picture of it so I answer the question correctly. Then I get to find it. Boop, boop, boop. So I have to answer it correctly, and then I get to find this virtual cache. So come along with us, won't you? Sure you will. But before we find the cache, since we're in this area, this is donated by the Clark County Museum Guild, May 1994. Very nice gazebo. Museum Guild tree dedication. Oh, well, okay. I've noticed that around Nevada. I've never noticed that in California. Maybe there's some areas that do, but even on that bike trail I had done, the Pittman Wash Trail, there is an area of trees with dedications of people's names on it. So, and I saw a park or two with the same exact thing. So, that's nice. Okay, so 59 Lark is the hint we're looking for, but once again, here's the Babcock Wilcox House, Boulder City, 1933. My question is, where is the address on these homes? So I don't know how I'm going to find it, so wish me luck. So it looks like you can go into this one. Nice. So I love a good porch. Look at this. That is so cool. What do they call it? Mud rooms? I don't care. Sun porch, sun room. Those are the best. Wow. It feels nice in here. So, yeah, I was wondering, how would you know the address to these homes? Does it have it on there? Like the number?
maybe.
Okay, well, we'll just look at every kitchen then, I guess. So, looks like daughter and daddy are having a turkey dinner. Daddy, do you have some wine for me? Oh, looks like port wine, but I guess that's
big ass dictionary.
Holy moly. Whoa, I'm sorry, little girl. All right, and here's Mama. Mama's making something. I don't know what she's making, but looks like some laundry was being done. Wow.
Get out in that kitchen and rattle those pots.
Oh boy. And what do we have here? More to the room. The bathroom. Closet, and then you can't go past this area, so these are bedrooms. It's a nice little home. All right, so we're walking across the way. Steve-O pointed out the old outhouse. Interesting.
Fun fact about toilet paper.
Yeah?
They said in the little book here that toilet paper was so rough back in the day you could actually have splinters in
Wow.
toilet paper.
At least you can get toilet paper. Good Lord. Notice right now, again, the toilet paper is hard to find. Just as soon not have any if you're going to have stuff like that.
Splinters. Got to be another way.
So it looks like you can open it. I don't know why I want to. Oh, it's all closed up. Okay, good. So there you go. The outhouse. Back to the tree dedication area and back to the street of homes. So the Giles Barkis House, Goldfield, 1924. Look at these bottles. Hello. I don't know if this one's open or not, but you just have to look through. Oh, it's locked? Yeah, it definitely is locked. Okay, so old shop antiques, it says. Okay, moving forth. If anything, I really like these tall trees. They really bring in some really nice shade. So during the summertime, probably isn't too miserable to be out here doing the walk around. Now this is a neat looking home. The Goman House, Las Vegas, 1931. Looks very cottagey and very mountainy, if those are such words. I like the garage or the carport.
That's the 59 Skylark. That's your clue.
Oh, there you go. 59 Lark right there. Nice. Say, oh, I like this porch. So you could, there's two entrances. If you parked here, walk this way, or the regular front door. It says built in 1931, Las Vegas, Nevada. The home of businessman P.J. Gomand. Anyway, I like the mailbox too. Let's go. Let's go find those coupons in the kitchen. Por favor.
Handicapped accessible.
Oh, it has a... I feel like I'm in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. It has that smell. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? Or in the Pirates of the Caribbean? I think what that smell is from, it's called like bromelain or some stuff they use in their water instead of chlorine. It's more expensive, but it works more effectively and keeps the water clean. But it puts off that smell that everyone loves.
They're doing this house in the 50s style.
Wow, look at that green. God, it just reminds me of like grandma's house, like back east, you know. They lived in row homes and well, there it is.
For you.
There you go. There's the virtual cash display. Must take picture. Boom and boom. Okay, so they obviously themed it up Christmas style here. So yeah, that's kind of cool that they change it up throughout the season. So you can come out here. That lady, from this angle, she looks a little scary, like angry old lady. But now that with those Christmas lights all over her face, can I go this way real quick? What does she look like? Oh no, she looks like a very happy lady. What a difference. At first, she just looked like...
Oh, you got the distortion of the glass.
Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, what's with the scary lady in the room here putting out the sweets? Okay.
Oh, but
Yes.
do you know what oleo is?
No. Do you?
It's butter.
It's butter.
It's margarine, actually.
How do you know? Because you're old enough to remember?
Because
Ooh, snap.
I used to work with a lot of old people.
Oh, so there we go. Can I have some oleo for my rolls? And you're like, what are you talking about?
That's right. They would order it all the time.
Wow, okay. So, look at this cool picture. Yeah, when Steve worked at Seafair Inn in Whittier, It was very much a senior-oriented place. In fact, it was kind of funny. Hang on, let me flip you over to our mugs again. Okay, so there was like this funny advertisement that Seafaring wanted to bring in all the people, especially during the Catholic
Oh, fish on Friday?
Lent.
Yes.
Because then they'd be like, oh, everyone eats fish on Friday, so and that's seafair, you know. So take it away, Steve. Tell them.
It wasn't actually a promotion. It was an article. We had our anniversary.
Oh,
like
okay.
40 years or whatever.
Okay.
And so the local paper, not known for its
Grammar checking, spell checking.
Yeah. So instead of saying the Seafair Inn has been serving dinners for over 40 years, it said the Seafair Inn has been serving sinners for over 40 years.
So anyway, I just thought that was pretty funny. Moving on to the old homes here. Yeah, I think some of the old homes in Whittier have these old driveways like this. Some of the old homes in Whittier are like little box homes, and just like putting what after World War II, the baby boomer generation, they just built it out all these tiny little homes.
Hey, mind if we hit the RV?
Yeah, we definitely want to hit the Airstream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
We're just
All
gonna
right.
stay on this side of the street.
I guess so. I mean, I don't have a real rhyme or reason which way
When
I'm
we
going.
got separated, I already saw this house.
Oh, okay. Can you go inside?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside. This is called the Beckley House, Las Vegas, 1912. So this is definitely an old home. Look at that porch. Again, that is like the coolest. They
This
don't
may
make
be the
homes
one
like that
from
anymore.
From the Sears catalog.
I
Can't remember which one that was.
don't know. Okay, no, I think it like the Sears catalog thing. I think it was a car that was ordered from the Sears Roebuck catalog. So anyway, you got do not sit on the furniture. Be respectful. Look at this old wooden floors and everything. Pretty good size rooms. Okay, so it just lets you walk around throughout the whole entire. Oh, I see stairs. The bathroom. Imagine if the bathrooms had clear windows. You're like, no. Privacy. Alright, so this must be like maybe the kitchen, not kitchen, but like the dining area. Ooh, look at this. Downtown Vegas circa 1940. Wow. Okay, here's some other old pictures. What's it? The Beckley Ranch was in Paradise Valley near Sunset Park. So I have an idea where that is, because I know where Sunset Park is. Okay. Okay, so this must be maybe the washroom or just like a back room kind of thing. That is so cool. Backyard looks nice. The wash house. Oh, how cute is that? Okay.
You see the old ice box?
Not yet. I'm just perusing Las Vegas 1916, 1919 pictures. Okay. The old ice box. Where am I seeing the old ice box at?
Right here, behind us.
Oh, okay. This is the old kitchen area?
Where you have to actually have real ice. You
Oh, I
stick the ice
see.
in that door, and they have a pan to catch the.
Man, it takes up more than the fridge itself.
Yeah, over half the fridge is
Jeez.
just for the ice.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we don't backtrack because it says one way, please. So I guess it takes you to the backyard, to the washroom. Well, you can't really walk over there; it's all closed off. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Okay, and that's across the street was where I was, and takes us back this way. I see the town site house, Henderson. 1941. I don't know. My eyes are not as great on the reading these days. Even though I am trying out these contact lenses that have the bifocal type things. My glasses now are bifocals. Oh my gosh. But that's hard to adjust to be honest with you. Yeah, 1941. I did see it right. Okay, cool. Let's go check it out. All right, Steve pointed out, would people post this on their homes? The V for victory. We have a Victory Garden.
And this is a government that was a government home because we needed magnesium.
Built
for
by the
war.
U.S. government as housing.
Um,
Oh, you can go in.
magnesium
Cool.
company.
Okay. Let's
Sure.
go in. Oh, look at the boys are happy that they're victorious. They've got a list for Santa. What about you, little pug dog? He's happy. So cool. All right, and can't go through the hall to the other rooms, but you can go right here and look at through this window here. Now I do, like I said, I do Garden Center newsletters, and they've covered Victory Gardens a few times on their newsletters. All right, we got some relics here to check out, and let's see. All right.
Industrial City.
Cool. The map is interesting, the way they have it kind of lined up like a, I don't know, it looks like a square and a heart, and then like a, kind of looks like a house or something. I don't know, it's just kind of weird how it's all laid out. It says this aerial view looks across Henderson toward the southwest. St. Rose Hospital is at the junction of Boulder Highway and Lake Mead Drive. Boulder City is 11 miles to the left, and Las Vegas 16 miles to the right. So, wow, how things have changed. Okay, so now we're moving on to, right before the print shop is the Airstream. Oh, okay, the entrance is on that side. I was going behind it, and so I'm like, oh, I wonder if you can go inside. Motor Court Cabin. And here we go. Right, let's go into the Motor Court Cabin, Las Vegas, 1935. Okay, so definitely a cabin. Boom. Welcome to your room. And that'd be about it. So I don't know if this was like a little mother-in-law's headquarters, guest room. Can we talk about furniture recycling? Cool. All right, and then out here we have a
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
1946, the Silver State.
And it does look like that Airstream. You can like at least check it out. So let's go check it out. We got the little barbecue. Got your little wreath for the holidays. Oh, that's basically all you can do is just stand in here and look. Oh, look at the cute little
Flamingos.
puppy. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, no, it's actually perfect. Actually, there's two beds out down there. How cute is that? Here's the layout. So, is this an Airstream?
Spartanet. No,
Spartanet, yes.
Oh, excuse me. I just realized there's glass
like
there.
a bird. Yeah, so, yeah, apparently I was off on that. Just looked like one to me. That's cool though.
When you
Over here, a cute little. So it almost seems like they. Well, I mean, this is just a model thing just to look at, but to have it set up like this would be like, did you live in this thing?
Yeah, they were there's like, well, some people stayed in them, but it's mostly camping. But
Yeah, I know like at the KOAs I would see some permanent campers per se. They would be there for like, have a whole setup, you know? So it looked like they were there for a while, not just a couple days. Okay, so we haven't checked out the print shop yet, so let's do that. All right, it says 1890 to 1900. The Donald W. Reynolds print shop. We're allowed to go in? It doesn't look. Open door. Okay. Yes, we are allowed in.
this is cool.
The Clark County Department of Parks and Recreation and the Donald W. Reynolds.
Oh, they just start talking.
Welcome you to the Donald W. Reynolds print shop. In the past, Southern Nevada's rapidly changing boundaries included the present counties of Lincoln and Clark. Early newspapers began
That's a massive do not touch. I wonder how loud it was when this thing wasn't. Yes, I did. The Babcock printing press, circa 1890. And then the jobbing press. There you go, a little pot belly stove to keep you warm on those cold winter days. Alright, so we're back across the street where I started, and yeah, I want to go back to find that jail, because you know what? The first house I saw in the ghost town area was the jail. But there's like a small little one too next to it apparently. I think it was that one that's all caged, looks like a cage. Anyway, the one that's like 2 rooms, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, wow, those windows are pretty jail-like, like no one can break into that house. But apparently that is the jail. Looks a little different than the kind of jails I saw in past ghost towns, so that's why it threw me off. Because there was no bars and stuff like that in the front. Anyway, this is locked up, but I'll show you what I can see here. Okay, so across the street, I'm at this house. It's green. I am not seeing the name of it offhand. But it is a home. Has mannequins in there. Has a baby. Has a nice kitchen. So, yeah. All right. Let's move over, because right here, I didn't get to it. I just saw it from across the way, but this was that, I don't know, it's just something like where you'd buy tickets. And it says Grand Canyon Airlines Inc. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, so trying to find out whereabouts I was on the map, and this is the SPLA and SLC Railroad Cottage is what this is. And this was the Grand Canyon Ticket Office, Bradley House, and then this is the Boulder City Depot. So yeah, it would have helped if I had my map with me. So that makes all the sense now. So, walking in here. And it has a timeline you can read. So I'm going to start reading it. No, I'm just kidding. There's plenty to read here. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is a temporary thing or not, but it looks like you could have gone into the train at one time, but right now it's all kind of gated off. Okay, so I'm looking at the map. Yeah, that definitely was the jail, not a home. But this little one, this caged one that I overlooked, is the fundraising jail. So I'm like going, what the hell's a fundraising jail? Interesting. Yeah, so that's what threw me off though, is that there's no doors. So normally you'd see, like, you know, the big cage doors and stuff. So yeah. And what I missed was the cemetery, which is on this side. So it's opposite of these buildings here. So let's show you that real quick. There we go. And there's a rabbit again.
Dang. Digging the hole.
Wow. Yeah, really. All right, and we are walking back. And officially this is called the Performance Area Lawn. So that's must attract a lot of people at some point. Probably. And we probably have a chapel. Pretty cool. That wraps up our whole entire day here at the museum. So we met him today. I've seen him in a couple of people's YouTube videos, and Steve-O pointed out he has his own baseball card. Well,
with stats.
Ooh, pretty cool guy. Originally from
he's very
Southern California, Santa Ana to be more specific.
Yeah.
Said he used to work in the Bowers Museum between like 1972 and 1977, I believe. It's like, whoa, I was a tiny tot back then. I didn't remember. Mojave Desert Gardens, I just wanted to show you. This was one last thing I didn't see. So, there is a trail to walk around if you feel like so inclined to do that, and tells you little things that you can see while you're walking around said trail. That's kind of a neat little thing. And here is the entrance to the Clark County Museum right there off Boulder Highway. All right, guys. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed our vlog.
Yeah, this is a great place.
Yeah, definitely a neat place. Very inexpensive. $2, $1. I mean, really, $3. I mean, it should have been more than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
but...
it really should. But there is donation plate.
Oh, so there you go. Donate. If you want. You don't have to. Just say. Kind of cool.
That would be nice.
And
but I move so slow through these things because I like to read everything.
yeah.
And it literally, I need to come back and just be here all by myself and just read everything. Cause
Well, like she said, there's a lot of people that come back around, just stroll around the area. So
for a
you
buck,
could be
I
one of
think I
those
could do it.
strollers. He's a stroller.
I'm a stroller.
Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.